Yeah, it's huge. I think it's going to be a great weekend of football. Good opportunity for everyone to come to Allianz Stadium and celebrate Indigenous round. I think it shows sort of great buy-in from all the clubs. All the Sydney clubs wanted to come do it from the one place, and as a footy fan, it should be a great weekend.
What do you think it means to the wider Indigenous community, and do you hope it's a full weekend of celebration?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm not exactly sure. I guess we got to wait and see how it is on the weekend, but I think it's a great opportunity for the Indigenous people of Sydney to really showcase the culture. And I'm not exactly sure what's on, but I know there'll be some different cultural stuff, and it'll be great for everyone to come down and just get amongst it and learn and continue to grow in that space.
Just from your involvement in these sort of events in the past, how much do you think they can shape yourself as an Indigenous player, and even the younger guys coming through?
They're these weekends, I'd say like All-Stars camp, playing in the Koori Knockout, like all these things that are sort of along my journey have really helped me connect to my culture. And I think it's also a great opportunity for non-Indigenous people to connect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait culture here in Australia, and through Indigenous round, through events like this. And I think it's a great education piece. It's a great way for Indigenous people to showcase what the culture's all about.
Nick Politis has been vocal about this being the home of the Roosters. Are you happy to rent it out for just one night to the arch rival?
Yeah, just for 1 week, one weekend. I think it obviously shows great buy-in from the club, from the Roosters. It shows that they're committed to showcasing Indigenous culture, and for them to put this weekend on. So yeah, it'll be a good weekend.
Well said.
Futures. Yeah. So we'll do that in Indigenous round this year.
What? Oh, well caught.
He's multitasking too. That was great. He was still on the camera and he just stuck it out. That'll be going again this year. So at the moment we'll be doing the Roosters and the Knights. Haven't sort of put the feelers out to the other clubs yet because Indigenous round is so much later this year, but it's good. It gives us a bit more time to prepare.
Have you been surprised? It would be different these days compared to when you were growing up. Just Indigenous round and how much more, inviting it is for the Indigenous players. Did you think that when you were younger you'd be playing this role as a player and also being a leader in a sports space?
Yeah, I guess when I was young, they just started the Indigenous All-Stars, and they had the versus the World All-Stars, which is something I always wanted to be a part of. And then, as sort of time's gone on, a couple clubs had an Indigenous round jersey, and then everyone had an Indigenous round jersey, and then now this year they've given the NRL's sort of made Indigenous round over 2 weeks, so every club gets to host a Indigenous round. And I think that whole space in the last sort of 10 it feels weird saying 10 years. That's how old I am now. But it's definitely come a long way in the 10 years, and it's awesome to be a part of that. And I feel like there's such great leaders and Indigenous leaders in the game, and really great advocates for that. And it's a good thing to be a part of.
You've got to wait 5 months for the Gadhu gathering.
Yep.
But for Reflect on Friday, a lot of people are raving about the Roosters win. What can you do to set up your season? Yeah,
just continue to believe in ourselves, continue to put that effort and intent into the game. And I think, as good as round 2 was, it's a long year, and we've also got to, not ride the coattails of that win too much and realise, we've got another game Friday. We go to New Zealand tomorrow. We've got work to do over there, and enjoy that win, but that win's done now. We've got to focus on the Warriors.
How do you bottle it though?
Just to have those conversations. We've all sort of talked about it, through training today. It's about building again, we sort of had a field session out there. You talk about, all right, boys, that was good. Great building blocks for us now, but we've got to build it again. The work's not done. We've got to start again, and I thought we did a good job of that out there today. And some good prep for the Warriors, and I'm looking forward to going over to New Zealand tomorrow and having a big Friday night over there.
I know you're moving on from it, but take us into the four walls a little bit, and the motivation to bring that performance against Penrith, no
Yeah.
one gave you a shot at all. Did the doubters have anything to do with that? Or?
Yeah, a little bit. Like, you can't use the doubters as your only motivation, I think. You know, like, it can give you energy for sort of 10, 20 minutes, but it can be short-lived when you just put your focus all into that. As a playing group, we sort of spoke about that as a little bit, that, you know, no one's really given us a chance here. But, you know, sort of one of our key words is belief, and we did speak about that, just believing in each other, and sort of the way you get that belief is through your hard work, and the way you sort of, the intensity you start a game with. And, you know, although they scored that sort of really soft try early, before that, you know, we felt like we're in a good place. It was just one decision, which those things are going to happen, you know, but couldn't doubt anyone's sort of effort early, and then, belief in our game plan, and it come off.
So is Robbo like Ted Lasso and he's got the lead?
Nah, he doesn't have Ted Lasso up. We did joke about that the other day, though.
All good?
All good.
Thank you, Connor.
Thanks,
Appreciate
guys.
it.